One of the things you can do with the Heliguy Titan is you can actually fit a camera and video underneath the body of the helicopter that you can actually control from the radio that you get with it. On the radio that you get with the Heliguy Viper, and you can look at my other video for a more complete overview, there's this little button on the top right hand corner that can mount this camera that actually allows you to take photos or to run video, so you get the model's eye view, so to speak. So what I thought I'd do is I'd just take the bits and pieces apart, show you what's in the kit, and show you how you fit it onto the model so that you can use it from the remote control. This is how the camera comes. So it comes in this box with all of these bits and pieces in it. It's quite clever. It actually brings all the pieces you need in one place. The screws are here and all the other bits and pieces. So if we actually take it out and go through the elements. So the actual camera itself is here. I'll just put this bit off. There we go. So the camera has a cable that connects it up into the model. There's a switch on the side for selecting between whether or not you want to take video or you want to take still photos, and the lens at the front. And the lens will actually rotate round so that you can decide whether or not you want to shoot more forwards or whether you want to shoot more down towards the ground. It's actually connected via these two screw holes, and that's what keeps it on the model. And at the back there's a slot for the mini SD card. It actually comes with a 1 gig mini SD card that goes in the back, so we'll pop that in now. It's always fun getting this the right way round. There we go. And nicely it comes with an SD card reader that you can fit into your PC. So once you've taken the video, you don't have to buy any extra bits and pieces to actually get the recordings onto your machine. So what we'll do now is we'll actually take the cover off the Titan and we'll actually install it and make sure it all works. So here's the Viper with the canopy taken off. You just have to take off these two wing parts from each side and it just falls forward. Here's the control board that has all the bits and pieces on it, with the motors, wires running into and the servos running into the control board. So these two are the servos for the swash plate, and these two bigger connectors at the back go into each of the two motors. The searchlight itself, which is in the canopy that you can see in my other video, plugs into this first port, and in the other one, if I zoom in, you'll be able to see it slightly better. And just by it, when my camera catches up, it's struggling. Zoom out slightly. Okay, here is actually the place where you plug the camera in. Underneath, if I turn it over, you can actually see on the bottom of the model that here we actually have the mounting for this thing. Doing that again, all ready to go on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fit the camera onto here, so like that, and also thread the wire up behind, making sure it's out the way of the gears, and then going to plug it into the control board. So here we are. I've put the two screws in the camera now, one at the top and one at the bottom. I've also set the camera to the position I like, so it's looking forward and slightly down. That's just because when I've done things like this before with fly cams and other bits and pieces, I like to be looking not completely down, not completely forward, because if it's completely forward I tend to always end up with pictures just of clouds, and if it's completely down it just looks like someone stood on the top of a ladder. So I've set that up. So if we turn it over now so it's the right way up, you can actually see that that plug that we need to put it into. So here's the cable as it comes through, and it's polarized, so there's only one way that you can actually fit it, and it simply clips in to its place on the control board, and that's it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the top back on, and then we'll power up the transmitter and actually take a couple of photos. So here's the model powered up. When the camera is receiving power, you get this little green light at the bottom, which is a great indication that everything's all tickety-boo. As you can see, we've got a solid bind to the transmitter, the searchlight is on, and I've set the camera in video mode. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press this button on the remote. That flashing red light means we're recording. Press the button again and the recording finishes. If the camera is set into taking a picture, which is the other position on the slide, every time I press the button it takes one photograph. Really neat, simple idea this. I must admit I'm really impressed the way this goes on, because actually it's so sleek and fits under the model so well. It's something I wish I had on some of my other helicopters. So hopefully that's a useful video. Thank you to Heliguy for sending me the camera to try, and if I get a flight with some height on it, I'll post some videos. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.